There are several reasons that we might use multiple EIGRP autonomous systems. A lot of times they're used as a migration strategy. Now, oftentimes if an organization were to merge with another organization, or if they were to acquire an organization, then we're going to be merging two different autonomous systems together, and this would be something that would probably be done on a temporary basis, not something that would be permanent by any means. So that's one method. Again, not a permanent solution. Another reason that we see multiple EIGRP autonomous systems is because we have different domains of trust, or we have different domains of administrative control. So for example, the research and development group wants to be able to manage all of their own routes, but they don't want to have anyone else control them for them. Maybe engineering wants to control their own routes. We'll have a point where we can redistribute between the networks, but they want to operate independently. So that might be another reason. The caveat here, the thing that we need to watch for, is that this is going to add to the complexity of the domain that we're in. But that is another reason why we see multiple EIGRP ASs. Now the third reason is because we have a very large network and we want to divide it up to make it a little easier to manage. Now this can help us control routes, so it does have some good points to it. We can then summarize between the regions in the network, and it helps us out with some of the complexity there. But again, these are just some reasons that we might have EIGRP ASs, multiple EIGRP ASs, but again, we always have to be very cautious of the reasoning behind multiple autonomous systems, because we already saw how our queries are still going to be propagated into another autonomous system, and how that could cause some issues, and it could slow down the convergence in the network. So while they are valid strategies, they do come with a price, and that's a price that we need to often consider. Again, the three methods: a migration strategy after a merger or an acquisition, different groups wanting to administer their own autonomous system, or perhaps we have a very large network and we want to use multiple EIGRP autonomous systems to divide the network up to make it simpler to control each autonomous system, and then perhaps summarize between them. When we summarize between them, we can also use the summarization as a way to help with the EIGRP query propagation. But again, this is just another reason why we might have more than one EIGRP autonomous system.